A Course in Miracles, Chapter 1, Section 4, The Escape from Darkness. Holiness can never be really hidden in darkness, but you can't deceive yourself about it. This deception makes you fearful because you realize in your heart it is a deception, and you exert enormous efforts to establish its reality. So, yung truth of who we are, ito yung holiness, ito yung we are holy children of God. No, it cannot be hidden. It can never really be hidden in darkness. Pero pwede daw nating i-deceive yung sarili natin. No, in other words, pwede nating paniwalaan yung illusion, no, yung opposite ng truth. Although in reality wala naman opposite ang truth, no? Pero pwede siyang magkaroon ng illusion or yung misperception, no? And yung deception na yon, yung false belief na yon, it makes us fearful because alam natin sa sarili natin na it is a deception, no? Deep inside, alam natin na it's not true, pero pinapaniwala natin yung sarili natin. And you exert enormous efforts to establish its reality. Again, yung truth kasi, it can stand on its own, no? Pero yung mga illusions, yung mga beliefs, yung mga lies, kailangan nila mag-exert ng matinding effort, no, para paniwalain tayo, no? Kailangan nila ng power or energy para masustain nila yung sarili nila. Kasi wala silang reality of their own, no? Nagkakaroon lang sila ng false sense of reality pag binibigyan natin sila ng power, no? Pag pinaniniwalaan natin sila, no? The miracle sets reality where it belongs. Reality belongs only to spirit, and the miracle acknowledges only truth. No, so yung miracles daw, yung correct perception, no, ito yung binanggit natin dun sa nakaraang video na it sets reality where it belongs, no? And yung sabi natin sa last video, no, yung only reality natin is spirit. No, we are spiritual beings having a temporary human experience, no? And the miracle acknowledges only truth. So yung miracle, yung correct thinking, yung correct perception, ina-acknowledge niya yung truth, no? So yung truth, kailangan lang siyang i-acknowledge. Hindi siya kailangan paniwalaan. Kasi totoo siya. Kumbaga, whether or not we believe it, yung truth will always be true, no? Pero yung lies, yung mga illusions, yung mga beliefs, yun yung kailangan paniwalaan natin para magkaroon sila ng false sense of reality. Pero yung truth, no, whether or not paniwalaan natin siya, it will always be true. It will remain true, no? So ang kailangan lang natin is i-acknowledge yung truth, i-welcome, i-accept, no? So miracle daw acknowledges only the truth. It thus dispels illusions about yourself and puts you in communion with yourself and God. So yun yung ginagawa nga nung miracles, no? Dinidispel niya yung illusion about ourselves. And pag na-dissolve yun, no, nagiging aware tayo or nare-recognize natin yung communion natin with God, no, na never naman naputol, no, nawala lang yung ating awareness, no, nalimutan lang natin siya. And yun yung nire-restore ng correct thinking, ng correct perception, ng A Course in Miracles. This establishes the proper function of the mind and corrects its errors, which are merely lacks of love, no? So take note, sinabi dito, errors, which are merely lacks of love. No? Yun daw yung error. Lacks of love lang. Hindi siya sinabing masama, no? Or mali. Kumbaga, lacks of love, no? Kakulangan lang daw siya. So, wala siyang judgment, no? Na masama yung error or mali yung error. Kasi, yung error pwede siyang itama, no? Yung pagkukulang pwede siyang punan, no? And yung error daw are merely lacks of love. Your mind can be possessed by illusions, but spirit is eternally free. So, yung true nature natin, which is of the spirit, it is always free. Pero yung ating thinking, pwede siyang mapossess daw ng illusions, no? Pwedeng ma-imprison ng ating mga self-limiting beliefs, yung mga lies na pinapaniwala natin yung sarili natin. Pero, ganun pa man, yung spirit natin, yung true nature natin is eternally free, no? If a mind perceives without love, it perceives an empty shell and is unaware of the spirit within. So kung yung perception daw natin is without love, or in other words, it's based on fear, yun ay dahil unaware tayo of the spirit within. Unaware tayo dun sa ating true nature. Unconsciousness, ito yung sinasabing unaware. Unconsciousness, no? Or yung forgetfulness of who we really are. But the atonement restores spirit to its proper place. The mind that serves spirit is invulnerable. So ito yung founding principles nga ng A Course in Miracles, no? Kung matatandaan mo, 'di ba, yung isa doon ang sabi is nothing real can be threatened, no? So yun yung sinasabi dito na the mind that serves spirit, meaning yung mind na tama yung perception is invulnerable, no? It cannot be threatened. Ito, magandang part tong next section dito. Darkness is lack of light, as sin is lack of love. It has no unique properties of its own. Ulitin ko. Darkness is lack of light, as sin is lack of love. It has no unique properties of its own. Ibig sabihin, yung it has no unique properties of its own, hindi talaga siya nag-e-exist. Yung darkness daw at saka yung sin. Darkness is lack of light, meaning kaya siya naging dark kasi kulang ng liwanag or wala siyang ilaw doon. Parang itong kwarto, pag pinatay natin, wala siyang ilaw, no? Pero wala siyang substance of its own, no? Darkness is lack of light. As sin is lack of love. So ganun din daw yung sin. Lack of love. Sin, ito yung error na binanggit natin kanina, no? Kung isi-search mo yung totoong meaning ng sin outside the religious context, ang ibig sabihin ng sin is miss the mark, no? Kumbaga sa basketball, miss the shot, no? Tumira ka, no? Pero sumablay, no? Sumala, no? Sin, miss the mark, sala, no? Kaya siya kasalanan, no? Pero yung sin is lack of love. 'Di ba? Yung sabi kanina, errors are merely lacks of love. So yung sin is error in thinking. At kung error in thinking siya, pwede siyang maitama, no? Hindi natin siya ginajudge yung sin, no? As wrong, as bad, no? It is merely lack of love. Pwede natin siyang punan, pwede natin siyang itama, no? It's a mistake, no? Yun lang yung ibig sabihin ng sin. It has no unique properties of its own. No? It's only a mind-made concept. It's an illusion. Hindi siya totoo. Wala siyang basis sa reality. Hindi siya nag-e-exist sa reality. No? It is an example of the scarcity belief from which only error can proceed. So, yun daw yung example ng scarcity belief natin. No? From which only error can proceed. Yung error na yon, yung sin, no? Dito nanggagaling yung iba pang errors natin in thinking, no? Diyan na nagmumula yung guilt, no? Yung self-judgment natin. Pero lahat sila ay errors in thinking din, errors in perception na nagmula lang doon sa sin, no? Yung error of thinking, which is lack of love. Truth is always abundant. Those who perceive and acknowledge that they have everything have no needs of any kind. No? Yung true nature daw natin is abundance, no? Pwede tayong magkaroon ng abundance in luck, no? Pwede tayong magkaroon ng abundance in doubt, abundance in judgment. Depende kung ano yung pinaniniwalaan natin, pero we are always abundant. The purpose of the atonement is to restore everything to you, or rather, to restore it to your awareness. So ito daw yung purpose ng atonement, to restore everything to you. Pero nililinaw ng A Course in Miracles na wala naman talagang nawala because truth is always abundant nga. No? Ang nare-restore sa atin is the awareness nung truth na yon, no? And yung true nature natin is always love, light, abundance, joy, peace, happiness, no? You were given everything when you were created just as everyone was. So yung truth that we are created in the image and likeness of God, no, will always be true. We will always be beings of light and love, no matter what. Kahit anong mangyari, kahit anong gawin natin, no, hindi na magbabago yon, no? So, again, yung sin, it is just a concept, an idea, an error in thinking na pwede nating i-correct, no? I-correct natin yung perception natin, no? And we only have to be aware of the truth about ourselves, that we are holy children of God, no? We remain perfect. We remain as God created us to be, beings of love and light. No, so yun lang yung lagi mong i-remind sa sarili mo, no? Whenever you feel guilty, no, pag meron kang nagawang mali and ginajudge mo yung sarili mo, no, always remind yourself that it is just a mistake, an error caused by an error of perception. And yung mistake na yon, yung error na yon can always be corrected. No? Ayun yung ginagawa natin. No? Kaya yung sin na ang ibig sabihin ay miss the mark, no? In other words, out of alignment with the truth of who we are, no? Out of alignment with the source, with God. No? Pag nawala tayo sa alignment, ang gagawin lang natin, i-restore natin yung sarili natin, ibabalik lang natin yung sarili natin back to alignment, no? Yun lang yung kailangan natin gawin. Hindi kailangang i-judge ng mali o ng masama. Hindi kailangang mag-guilty. Diba? We will always be free. We will always be loved by God no matter what. Yung sabi nga natin sa last video, that we are wholly lovable and we are wholly loving. Hindi na magbabago yon. Okay? Pag nakakalimutan natin yon, pag nawawala tayo sa alignment, i-remind lang natin yung sarili natin, no? Na nagkaroon lang tayo ng error in thinking, which can always be corrected. Pag nawawala sa alignment, ibabalik natin yung sarili natin back to alignment para we will be back to that state of love and yung peace, yung joy, yung happiness na hindi naman nawala sa atin kahit kailan. Okay? So that's it for our session today. Thank you for joining me and I'll see you in the next one.